And check in with Jim Cramer. Jim, what would you like to talk about this morning?
Well, I think we have to distinguish between the notion of what blockchain is. No one thinks blockchain's bad. And what happened here, and I thought you guys did an amazing job. I think Kevin O'Leary's caught up in what I would describe as a suboptimal situation. And I think you did your best to get to the bottom of it, but the whole thing seems so bottomless that I don't know how to fathom it.
Yeah, I mean, we're all trying to figure out what happened. I think Kevin's right. It's going to be years that we're hearing about this. Once bankruptcy courts get involved, it's going to be a very long unwinding. I don't know about Bitcoin. I think that one's different than a lot of the other coins, but I think the marks that came with some of these things are enough to leave you scratching your head.
Well, everything you said was true. I mean, at the end, I think that Kevin said that everything you said was true. I mean, the problem is everything everyone says is true about this, except for it's just a giant con. And remember, the con is not, it's not blockchain. Blockchain's great, but we keep conflating blockchain with the con. And I don't know how that can continue. I mean, this thing, all these different prices, like we put up XRP and Solana and Dogecoin. Those are all, I believe, cons.
Yeah.
I mean,
hold up. Did he just say those are cons? I don't think he understands what XRP is. XRP cannot be compared to Dogecoin because Dogecoin is a meme coin. There's no real utility to Dogecoin. And Solana, I don't really know much about, but he needs to be educated and up to date on what XRP Ripple is doing. He just basically needs to follow the Twitter. Just go on Ripple's website, and then you can see Ripple has real customers. You can't say the same thing for Dogecoin. And Ripple is basically helping businesses transfer money. And they're also getting into the NFTs and other stuff and smart contracts. So for him to say it's a con, he doesn't really know what he's talking about. But of course, this is Jim Cramer. He says that now, and then a year later or 2 years later, or even sometimes a couple months, he's gonna take it back. You know what I mean? So that's really Jim Cramer, who doesn't really know much about XRP, for him to say that kind of comment.
Why don't we just put up like a bunch of stocks that are valued at the same size? So I'm tired of the con. I thought you guys did a terrific job, and I love I love blockchain, but it has nothing to do with what happened. That's like saying, you know what, I really love the fact that we put up cryptocurrencies. There's nothing to love. Technology's good, but it's, I mean, if we think that the XRP / USD coin is something that we should be following, well, I mean, we should be following we should put up like Rent the Runway and Stitch Fix up there. I mean, honestly. Let's put
up those CEOs on too, I guess.
I don't know. Let's put up Sienna up there.
I wonder if Brad Garringhouse is going to have something to say about Jim Cramer. And of course, the XRP community definitely will go at him for that. But the truth is he doesn't really understand what XRP is doing. So I think with him, he needs to, be quiet and say he doesn't really understand the sector or the coin before he calls anything a con. So, but like I said, this is Jim Cramer, and he goes off like that from time to time.
No, I mean, I just find it's just a random group of things that we put up, and that I question that because I'm busy trying to find how to make money for people, and I don't want to try to figure out how to lose money for people.
Well, I'll tell you what.
It's very insulting, actually, for him to say that XRP is a scam because he really doesn't understand. So it's very insulting.
We've been
My job's to try
this
to
frequently.
I've lost money. I've had some bad ideas, but I don't put them up there every 5 minutes.
Well, I will say the thing we've been watching most frequently is the 10-year, and I think that's going to dictate.
But I think Amazon's big, and maybe Apple should be up there, and maybe we ought to put, I don't know, Microsoft. And then Solana?
So now he's saying Amazon is big and Microsoft. I wonder at the beginning of the tech boom, or even when everything went down, what he was saying about Amazon. Only you guys know. I haven't done their background research in order to find out. But this thing I do know, Cramer says something, and you really got to take it with a grain of salt because he just goes off the wall from time to time, because I don't think he really knows what he's talking about, and if he's actually done his due diligence and knowing the sector and knowing the company or the coin in which he is speaking about. And I wonder if he has a hidden agenda. I'm not sure.
Okay. I don't know.
Jim, thank you.
I thought you
We're going
guys
to
did
hear more
a
of your
great
thoughts
job.
in just a few minutes.
I thought you did a great job, and that's what matters for our viewers and our readers. Okay.
Thanks, Jim. We'll see you in just a few minutes. Check in.